This one's pretty interesting. You have to watch this one again. So the text on this one says close call crash. See you wouldn't want to be a. So it looks like we have a group of riders here. So not sure what happens here. His front end takes a dive. I imagine he was probably coming around this turn, and while his bars were turned, he grabbed a hold of some front brake. That'll definitely cause your bike to just go down like that, use up all your available traction and kind of dump you. So that's kind of looking like what happened here. They're all making this right turn around the corner and probably just got scared. Maybe got too close to another rider here and grabbed a hold of that brake, and all the weight just transferred over to one side and went down. What's interesting to me is that instead of stop and give this rider any assistance who's part of your group and help him up, this rider titles the video "Close Call Crash," as though he's narrowly swerving and avoiding this downed motorcyclist by going around him and continuing on down the road. So, kind of an interesting situation here. If you're a part of a group ride, hopefully you're riding with like-minded individuals who are responsible and looking out for one another. And if somebody goes down, hopefully you would stop and assist them and not just swerve around them and continue on down the road and wish them the best of luck. Seems like not a great group to be a part of. If you went down, you would hope that other people might stop and help you. So do the same for them. It's interesting here, but yeah, this biker's in the process of trying to pick his bike back up. He's probably going to need some help because he's already doing it wrong. But this guy just goes around, continues on. And numerous riders of this group all share the same sentiment. Maybe this guy who dumped his bike was kind of a jerk, and it was just some karma, long awaited karma that finally caught up with him, and everybody was just kind of laughing about it. But not much to take away from this one other than if you're going around a turn here, if you are turning, you want to separate braking and turning. So if you're in the middle of a turn, it's using up some traction of that front tire. And if you're using your brakes at the same time, it's using up some traction. So think about traction like a pie. If turning is eating some of that pie and braking is eating some of that pie, if you use both of them together, it's going to eat up all the pie. Now there's no pie left. Now you're down on the ground, feeling sad, picking your bike back up. So another thing to consider is if you're going this slow around the curve there, then what I mentioned before about using the brakes, all the weight of your bike is going to transfer in whatever direction those bars are turned, in whatever direction the bike's leaning. So if it's leaning over to the right slightly for that direct steer turn and the bars are turned to the right, if you use brakes, all that weight's going to want to dump to that right side. And it looks kind of like that's what might have happened there. So keep yourself safe here. Give yourself a little bit more space cushion between you and these other riders so that you don't have to grab brake or panic or anything like that. And then when you do use your brakes, you want to make sure and use them smoothly and also straighten your bars before you touch those brakes. Okay. So pretty quick one here. Keep yourself safe in the group rides. See you in the next one.